Hello, I'm Cam Ingram, and we are here in the RoadScholars showroom today, and I thought it would be a perfect opportunity to do an inventory highlight. Long hood 911s, one of my favorite topics, one of my favorite Porsche models. We're here with this T, the base model. We often get phone calls and talking through the variables of 911T, E, and S. And I love the Ts. We've had a great number of original 911Ts come through our shop over the years. And I always tend to steer customers, unless they're absolutely set on a 911 Sport model, on the T if they're drivers, if they're looking to drive something. That based on the usability of the torque band, of the 2-liter motor in normal traffic conditions, of the 110 horsepower, all that accessible and really enjoyable in this lightweight, somewhat of a lightweight production model, if you will. But I love the 2 liters and I love a 69. Of course, 69 was Helmut Bott's attempt as a Porsche chassis engineer to rectify some of those issues with oversteering tendencies of the short wheelbase cars. 69, of course, that means that we have an extended wheelbase of 2.4 inches in the chassis. You have the rear roll bar now becomes standard equipment. You have lengthened semi-trailer arms in the back as well, and stiffer torsion bars. All these things that Bott did to, again, try to engineer the oversteering tendencies out of the car. This particular car has lived a charmed life. I love the story of it. We bought this from the original owner, Fred Meyers. And Fred was a consummate gentleman, a real car guy. He was a Porsche salesperson for the most of his professional career, and he ordered this car brand new in 1968, if you believe it or not. He had the wisdom to order it in a special paint, Canary Yellow. He also ordered the 911S trim color, trim package. He ordered the Catacolor glass, and he ordered sports seats, but there were some production hiccups in getting his car, and it was delivered with normal seats, and so as one would, he took some sports seats out of a car on the dealership, paid an extra $99 and put them in his car. And these are the actual sports seats from that story and that experience. An original interior, this is again a 44,000 mile survivor. This car we've sold to 2 different clients and it's come back. It's one of my favorite 911s because of the story. Fred was so fastidious about the care of this car. He did a lot of experimentation and used Xerox gear oil for Xerox machines. And these are all the original seals through the whole car because Fred was obsessed with keeping the original seals. So he would routinely wax the original Xerox gear oil on these seals and leave the doors open. And I just love that kind of story. Fred also had the wisdom of knowing the new engines on these cars. Porsche, through the benefit of the 911R program, Rennsport program, lightweight exercise of Porsche's first production race car, sub 2,000 car, 2,000 pound car. One of the ways they were able to get the lightweight down on those 911Rs in 1967 was using magnesium as an engine case alloy. So that trickled down into production in 1969. Fred had the wisdom of knowing they had some alignment dowel issues on those early engines, so he requested a new engine because they had already had a fix for that. And so in period, within the few weeks of taking delivery of this car, he had a new engine recorded by Porsche. So in effect, it is an original numbers matching car, if you will, as documented on the COA. I love this car because, again, Fred kept this car for over 40 years. In 1973, he showed the car, and you can see these wonderful stickers that have stayed on the car through his Porsche parade journey. There's a wonderful picture of Fred winning class and the division with Dr. Ferry Porsche handing him the trophy. And it's such a great picture because, again, it illustrates Fred's passion of the car and maintaining the car in period. In 2006, 33 years later, this car would win the Preservation Award at the Porsche Parade again, Griot's Preservation Award. Again, celebrating its provenance as well as of its originality. Again, the look and the feel of an original car. This car has 95% original paint. There's all kinds of pictures of Fred and the way it evolved from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. and it lived a wonderful life, a cherished life, and it's had great owners since then. But I thought this was a special opportunity to highlight A, the 69 model year, T, the base model as well, and also this particular special example of all three. I hope you've enjoyed this inventory highlight. Thank you and take care.